the Hanford Dixon Show. I'm Gabriella Cruz alongside the top dog. Woo, woo, woo.
Boy, that's that season bark. That's That's that when the season start bark, because we're going to need all the dogs we can get coming to start this season. And again, this training camp is going on, and I'm all excited. Gab, I'm sorry. I don't mean I just get so excited when the season starts. I don't mean to take over for you in the beginning because I know you have your thing. You have your script ready to go. So
well, there's just so much to talk about. I don't even know where to start. Real quick off the top, congratulations to Tom Hamilton.
Well, before we get into Tom,
sure.
I know I told you
to
go.
You can't control the dog. Yeah, you cannot control the top dog.
Well, you know why? Because I want to go down and Tom is kind of a happy thing for us. But I just want to. I want to say about Dion supposed to have a press conference today, and I just want to say prayers to him and hope everything turn out okay for him.
Yeah, that was kind of breaking, actually, as of shooting this show. It sounds like cured of cancer, bladder cancer, had it removed, the bladder.
Oh, really?
Yeah, kind of a serious thing. I know he kept it under wraps, but it sounds like, according to what has just broken, that he is all in the clear now. Good news.
And guys, I'm going to tell you, a lot of people don't like Dion for whatever reason. Everybody has their own reason. But I'm telling you, Dion is a great guy, a hell of a ball player. Oh, yeah. I mean, let me tell you. I mean, you're talking about a football player. Dion was Dion. And see those defensive backs, they have this cocky attitude. They're flashy. I mean, they just that's just the way we are. But I like the guy, and I'm just so happy. I didn't know that. I'm just so happy that right now everything is going to be okay with him. And one thing I have to say, God is good.
All the time.
All the time. That's my girl. God damn it. She know what to say. All the time,
That's right.
Okay.
That's great news about Dion, though, guys. It was very, dicey for a second there. Shador Sanders and his family, we wish him all the best. I don't know if you remember, maybe a month ago, they were asking Dion and Shador about his dad's health. They were asking Shador, I should say, about his father's health. And he said, at this time, I'm not really going to say anything. Yeah. So honestly,
right.
Yeah, best possible result here.
Yeah, and you guys know this. That's his father, and that had to be weighing heavy on his mind each and every day. The kid's probably been going through that, and their whole family and everything. And now there's a bright, God has touched them, and they're gonna be okay. So that's all we're saying. Now Shador, baby, let's get to work. Now let's get to work. We got to get you going.
Lighter news, and you may have more of an opportunity. Come recent news of Kenny Pickett and the hamstring situation, only a week out. I think they're gonna reevaluate him, but we'll get to all that. Just want to keep on the good news roll here. Part of our intro, just a big shout out to Tom Hamilton and his 36 years as
what a weekend.
The radio voice of Cleveland Indians and Guardians baseball, and I mentioned it on the Cleveland show, but I'll mention it here too. I think what makes Tom so cool is that not only is he so illustrative in his verbiage for calling games and his passion and enthusiasm, but I always thought it was cool that he knows how to let a moment breathe. If something big happens, he knows how to. He's just such a professional. He knows how to let a moment breathe, and he always just finds the right words, and even gives credit to other teams if they make good, excellent plays. And of course, he'll tell you how it is as well. He'll be honest with you over the airwaves too.
Well, it's so funny you say he just find the right words, and because I agree with you 100% in a quirky sort of way. He says things different than everybody else, right. and he says things that have you just sitting right there on the edge. And what, guys, I would much rather, and this is the honest God truth, I would much rather, if the game is on TV, Rick and guys, Manning, guys, this is nothing against you guys. I like to listen to you guys too. Okay, you guys are my guys, but I want to hear Tom also on the radio, because I'm telling you, the way he just put things, the way he word things, and every time pretty much when the Indians or Guardians, I keep saying Indians, when the Guardians are batting, if there's a ball, a deep fly, Tom has a way of have you sitting on the edge because you think that thing is going out of the ball, and then he knows how to reel you back in on it. So congratulations to him, and you talking about something that's truly deserved, and congratulations, Tom. You deserve everything, but he wasn't Pat, he wasn't at the game.
Right.
He was there
He's over there in
accepting the
Cooperstown.
award. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he was won the Ford C. Frick Award, which is for excellence in broadcasting, for longevity and as well as skill, everything like that. People of the highest order have gotten this one, like Bob Costas, all of the guys in the 80s who broadcast all those World Series, the Buck family, Joe Buck, and his father Jack Buck as well. But it's good to see Tom Hamilton finally get into the Hall of Fame where he belongs. We're glad to have him as long as he wants to stay in Cleveland. We'll have him because, guys, we've had such incredible broadcasters in this town like Tom Hamilton, Jim Donovan, Fred McLeod, you name it, Joe Tate. I mean, we've been so lucky with all of those guys. It's perfect that Tom gets to make it into the Hall of Fame.
My man, Tom Hamilton. My man. Call it, Tom. There's a drive. There's deep. Oh, he got back there and he caught it.
Man. Hey, Hanford, I'll tell you what. You got a face for radio, Hanford. Yeah, I'll tell you what. You got a face for radio.
You have the charisma for all things broadcasting. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more of this Theatric One Hanford Dixon show right after this. Welcome back to the Hanford Dixon Show. It's time for our Browns headlines, brought to you by our friends at Northeast Factory Direct. Whether you're remodeling your kitchen, updating your furniture, freshening up your patio, or maybe you're looking for a new mattress, Northeast Factory Direct is the place for you. There's no fancy showrooms, no high-pressure salesmen. That's not what they've put all their energy into. It's high-quality items at great prices. And it gets even better for our listeners. Just click the link on our socials and fill out what you're looking for. We'll hook you up with that Hanford Dixon discount. Visit them today in Cleveland, Euclid, Macedonia, or North Canton, or check them out online at northeastfactorydirect.com.
Did you hear my
My phone was buzzing.
Did you hear my phone, Gab?
Oh, I always hear your phone going off.
She's a pro, Hanford. Come on.
Well, as I keep telling you, let me say this. Okay. And this is, I'm going after T-Mobile.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Let them hear
it. Okay.
And here I am. I have been with T-Mobile for about, I would say probably 16 years.
Yep.
Long time. Let's just say I know I've been with them. I have 8 lines. 8 lines with them.
Whoa, okay.
And, I see all these ads where bring in your old phone or switch with us. We'll give you a new phone. We'll pay off up to $800 and all that kind of jumbo. So I said, okay. I've been with them this long. I have 8 lines. Let me go to them and see if I can get a new phone. I went to them trying to get a new phone, and they ain't going to give me a hard time. I said, okay, I'm going to go somewhere else then. AT&T, you got the top dog right now. I take my 8 lines, and I go over to
AT&T.
And then T-Mobile want to call me, want to talk. Too late, baby. It's too late. The top dog is gone.
It's just too little.
The top dog is gone over to T-Mobile. I had to. Thank you guys for letting me get that one in and get that one out on the show. Man. I just had to give them a hard time on that one.
Man, that sounded like a dad rant. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
We're paying how much for how many lines, and I'm not even getting the thing that I wanted. That's a dad rant.
It's been burning on his mind for a while.
Yep.
Hey, guys, I gave them every opportunity. I went to like 2, 3, because, some of the stores own their franchise, I think, and some of the stores are company stores. So I went to every store to try to get it done, and they just, I don't know, they just took, I guess they wanted to take me for granted. So your loss, and now I am with AT&T. And thank you, AT&T. Thank you. Now, can we get back to the Browns now? Are you going?
Nice dad rant to kick us off here. So, the news here out of camp, Kenny Pickett has a hamstring injury here. He will be reevaluated later this week. When we look at how this affects the quarterback competition, do you think it will affect it very much or not so much?
Well,
oh my gosh.
First of all, let me tell you about that.
Usually I'm
oh wow,
did
what
you
a
guys hear
perfect,
that?
absolutely perfect timing there, Hanford.
T-Mobile
all the time.
T-Mobile
all the time.
Hey, T-Mobile is calling Gab right now.
Got too many FaceTimes over here, Gabriella.
T-Mobile is calling you.
Right.
They heard that conversation I just had, so they're saying we'll fix him. We'll go and get Gab.
They be working fast.
But
guys, going back to the Browns thing, I mean, so Mary Kay Cabot said that Kenny's going to miss extended period of time, most likely probably still in the preseason, not necessarily into the regular season, but at July 28th right now as you record, extended time could mean a lot here in the preseason.
Okay, I thought it would be kind of shorter.
Well, guys, that's what I was just going to comment on, that hamstring injury. Let me tell you something. That thing is serious. I mean, it is a very, very serious injury, and you're right. It could take a long time for that thing to get right, because you can't do anything. You have to just wait it out, because if you go out and if you're not ready to go, say in 2-3 weeks, say 3 weeks, I'm going to say, if you go out in 3 weeks and you're trying to run on that hamstring and you tweak that thing again, you're really going to have a setback. So you could be out for a long, long time. So it's a very, very, it's pretty much like two things I hate getting was a hamstring injury and a quad injury. Yeah. I hated those two injuries because actually what happens, your leg is bleeding on the inside when you pull the hamstring and when you pull a quad. What's wrong with all these phones today?
Man.
Hey man, tell them stop calling me.
Do not disturb.
But you know what? When I look at this injury though, and I see it, here's the thing that really gets me, because Pickett has been taking some first team reps with the first team. Yeah. And you got him, you got Flacco. And then I think as a result of him getting some of the first team reps, and Shadour's not getting any.
Right.
And
do you think now he'll get a chance?
I think they don't have a choice. I think they have to give him some reps. It's hard for me to believe that they've waited this long in training camp and not give Shadour any first team reps, because guys, I don't know why, but I just seem to think that he's going to be the guy. I don't think he's going to be the guy on day one. I think that job is going to go to Flacco, and it's rightfully so. I think Flacco should be the guy that's starting with this football team, but I think somewhere down the line you have to have Shadour ready to go, because he has to be the guy to start and take over this offense, and I think he will be the guy. But I never wish an injury on anyone. I don't want Shadour to have to get the reps like this. Right. I was hoping that they're all split these reps between all the quarterbacks, because training camp is only so long.
Yeah, we can get a fair look.
Yeah, we can get a fair look, because training camp, Pat, is only so long. Obviously, we got to come out the gate, and we got to come out the gate fast, because you look at this schedule that we have. It is serious.
Brutal.
It is brutal. There's no. It's a pretty tough schedule, and they keep forgetting. I keep saying it. They keep forgetting that we only won 3 games last year. They give us a schedule like we were almost in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the hard part, guys, too, is Mary Kay reported that we won't be signing another quarterback as if we would really need to with 4 quarterbacks. One goes down. You do understand in the preseason where you might not want another quarterback around. You technically have number 4, Voldemort, he who shall not be named, like going around in the background. But the Browns won't bring in another quarterback. It's a bummer for Kenny Pickett. But at a certain point, like you're talking about with Shadour Sanders, Tom Brady, he did his, that's Shadour's idol, is he took over for Drew Bledsoe when he got hurt. And guys like that, you gotta just have to take advantage of your opportunity when you get it. I'm not saying this is his opportunity, but you got to do it.
Guys, if they went out and they tried to bring in another quarterback in here, I don't have any hair on my head, but the little hair on my head, I'm going to pull it out. I'm just going to go and pull it out, because, let's face it. Here's the what we're not talking about, Deshaun. Deshaun right now, and they're not going to. They put him on the
the pup list.
Yeah, the pup list. But right now he's almost ready to come back, and we got to figure out what the hell we're gonna do with him too.
Nothing.
What was his status? Because I thought they said he was on the
put him up on the PUP list, physically unable to perform list. But they said in theory there's a chance he could come off during the season. I don't know why as a football team you would do that, but I guess in theory it is still an option.
Right.
But Shadour has got to be the guy, and I think he's going to be the guy, but you got to give him every opportunity. You got to bring this kid along and get him ready to go. But again, keep Flacco. Flacco is our starter on day one, and then we'll bring Shadour in.
Bring the Flacco fever. The other news, Hanford, Jordan Hicks retired. Maybe it wasn't all out of the blue. I know for fans it feels like it, but, he was slated to be the starting middle linebacker. And, with JOK out, it sounds like for the year. How do you think this is going to affect our defense?
Well, first of all, I was a little bit surprised after 13 years, but I'm pretty sure people in the building over there, they wasn't surprised, because my understanding is they had some kind of thoughts and they were thinking that maybe he was weighing that 50-50 whether or not he was going to retire, and then the word was he was going to go into camp or he was going to come out and see if he still had it. I can tell him he's not the first guy that wanted to go in and see if he still had it and finally realized that he didn't have it. I mean, when it's time to go. Me personally, I pulled. I had an injury. And when I realized that those little young wide receivers was running by me, I said, whoa, it's time to go up. And guys, it's hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really, really hard. I mean, to know that you've been playing to a certain level all your life and each and every year, and to go out and figure out now I can't do it anymore. I can't keep up with these guys, or I'm not the same player that I used to be. That's hard. And I think the Browns kind of knew that he was leaning in that direction. So I think we'll be okay.
Who do you think's going to wear the green dot?
Yeah. Big question. It's a huge one.
You
can't really give it to a rookie. I mean,
I was going to say, is he out of the Schlesinger out of the?
He's in the mix for sure, but to give it to a rookie would be crazy, Hanford.
Right.
Yeah, I would say give me another week into training camp, and then I would be able to say. But right now, I'm not ready to say who's going to wear it, because very, very important player, whoever's wearing that green dot. But good question, Gab.
More news. I know we had fun with his name. Toa.
Yeah.
Toa.
Yeah.
Hanford dropped his bottle cap near his Toa earlier, and I made a cheesy dad joke.
It's a dad joke type of day.
It's a dad joke day. Okay, so record-setting career at Nevada. Smaller guy, 5'9", but built, 210. New running back signing for the Browns. What are your initial thoughts?
I thought we needed to add someone else, because again, we just don't know. I mean, we just don't know what's going on. With those players from Ohio State, same thing happened last year. Mike Hall. I mean, we have the same problem, and we just got to figure out what's really going on. I would think probably within the next 2 weeks, the NFL. Roger and his crew would probably have a ruling on this to see exactly where we are, how many games he's going to get, or if he's going to get any games. We all want to hope that what we heard is not what happened, that he wasn't crazy enough to do that, But let's just face it. If he did it, there's got to be repercussions from it, because that's something you just don't do. I mean, you don't touch a young lady, and that's what they're saying, that's what she's accusing him of. So we'll see what happens with that. But we had to go out, and we had to answer your question. We had to go out and we had to sign another running back, and we did. So I think that running back room is going to be strong, but it's as strong as that offensive line carry us. So we just got to get that going in that direction.
Top Dog, what did you think of the Alpha Dog helmet reveal?
Ooh, save that. We'll get to that later. We'll get to that one later, guys. Save that bad boy.
Okay. Should we take a break, Pat?
Yeah, real quick, guys. There's Jerome Ford he got a little dinged up during practice as well. That's another reason why they brought in Toa Taua. But the whole Quinshon Judkins thing off the field still doesn't have a signed contract. You never know what that's going to happen. You got to bring in another running back. We'll talk about that more later.
Yeah, I don't think that he'll get axed or anything, but I do think that he has some a slap on the wrist, some consequences coming.
No question about it. And it's normally, if everything is correct with what we're hearing, obviously it's going to be somewhere, I would think, somewhere within that 5 and 6, 7 game range that he's going to be suspended for.
Let's take a quick break. We'll be back with more Hanford Dixon Show right after this. Welcome back to the Hanford Dixon Show. It's time for our hard-hitting question, brought to you by Lipton Hard Iced Tea. We're giving away Lipton Hard Iced Tea golf swag all summer long. So if you didn't know, you can visit a local retailer who sells Lipton Hard Iced Tea to enter and win some golf swag, or even have a chance at the grand prize, which is golfing with our very own Big Plays, Jimmy Hanlon. All right, Hanford, let's get into this, because we already know that we lost a piece with the running backs group and the linebackers. Which group are you more concerned for?
Boy, that's interesting. To tell you the truth, I'm really concerned with both of them, because again, you're talking about the linebackers. We've lost really our main guy, JOK. I mean, JOK, one thing we know, he will not suit up this year, and he was just such an exciting player, guys. I mean, this guy was, he would just be.
Talk about a good human being.
Yeah, and all over the place, all over the field. Whenever we played the Baltimore Ravens, I mean, he was a guy that we can count on to kind of just mirror and watch and keep an eye on Lamar Jackson to make sure he doesn't break that long run that he's so capable of doing every time he touched the ball. So we're really going to miss him. And then, we keep talking about Junkin, but we never talk about Bush. I mean, here's another guy. We don't know what's going to happen with him. Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously, that's that linebacker. We're missing some pieces. So, but you got some guys that's got to step up. And then you talk about the running backs. Same thing, Junkins. I mean, this kid. I mean, we never know what's going to go. But I'm so excited about the kid Sampson out of Tennessee. I'm just happy that we got him. We drafted him because, again, not very big guy. I think he's about 5'9", maybe 5'10" on a good day. But he can run. He could play. I mean, he's a guy that can get it done. So, and then we got Jerome Ford and Pierre Strong, two guys that hopefully can pick up where they left off last year. So, I mean, both of those positions are. I have some concern, but hopefully we can address those concerns in training camp, and we can come out and we can fix the holes, and someone will emerge as a player to be a player that we never thought that can be that dominant player. So I don't know. I just that's what training camp is all about, Gab, as you know. Getting these guys ready and getting them ready to play. So we'll see.
You guys are too optimistic, man. You guys got to pick one that you're concerned about. It's got to be the running backs for me personally because, I'll throw this up here for you guys. Jerome Ford, he's got kind of an undisclosed injury that's going on right now. It doesn't seem like anything too serious, but I mean, Nick Chubb walked out the door, right? Now you got Quinshon Judkins, who is going to be your first string running back. We don't know. He's kind of still in limbo. He won't be out the whole year necessarily. That would be kind of unprecedented for a suspension like that, but you never know at this point. If we're relying on Jerome Ford, who's picked up an injury, the running back Dylan Sampson, and this new guy, Pierre Strong's still there. Toa Tawa is all there. We don't have a guy above 5'11" in that running back room, guys. Right. I don't feel.
I really knew you were going to say that.
Hey, man, if I'm taller than you in cleats, these guys are in cleats, and I think I still might be taller than them. But I don't have a whole lot of confidence. I don't know about you guys, but I'm very, very concerned about this running back group.
Well, let me ask you a question, Pat. If you were to, obviously before this fiasco with Judkins, yeah. Ford or Strong? If you had to pick one of those guys to be on this roster, which one of those would you have gone with?
Ford for sure. But that's mostly because of the special teams ability.
Right.
He was able to return kicks last year.
Right.
I'm not that big of a believer in Jerome Ford as it is, but I would have preferred Nick Chubb over any of these guys, obviously. And I think he signed for $3 million, whatever it was in Houston, I want to say, which is only 2 times more than Jerome Ford's going to be making. So I would have just preferred a stable presence like Nick Chubb. Obviously, hindsight is 20/20, everything like that. But it seemed like it wasn't really hindsight in the moment. Yeah. With a running back room like this, how did you let Nick Chubb go?
Right.
And boy, you talking about Nick Chubb. Here we all going again because we all know what Nick Chubb brought to the table. Not only was he a great football player, he's just such a great guy. Right. I mean, great human being.
He's kind of shorter too, though, yeah?
Yeah, Nick Chubb was a little shorter, but I mean,
5'10".
Yeah, he's probably 5'10" or whatever, but built a lot more. You built a lot better than these other running backs.
You tell him, Gab. You tell him Nick Chubb was only 5.
Is it delusional? I'm kind of like the new underdog guy. I'm like, maybe there's some storylines in training camp, and I always pull for the underdogs.
Oh, so do I. I'm certainly pulling for these guys, but this room has me extremely concerned.
A dose of realistic outlook.
But guys, isn't
Pessimism
it?
Even.
I think it's just great though that we can sit here now and we can dissect this team and talk about the different positions and everything that's going on because it's time, guys.
Good,
it's time. It's time, Gab.
I feel like they are.
Let's go.
Perfect timing. Let's go. Perfect timing.
Let's take a quick break. Thanks again to our friends at Lipton Hard Iced Tea. We'll be back with more Hanford Dixon Show right after this. Welcome back to the Hanford Dixon Show. This segment brought to you by our friends at Smart Choice Windows. Smart Choice Windows is the place to go when you need to upgrade your home. And right now they're running some awesome promotions like buy 2 windows, Hanford.
Get 2 free.
Ooh, he loves that. 2 free.
2 free.
$1,500 off whole home siding or $500 off entry door installation. Plus, they do offer great financing with no money down, no interest until 2027. So if you're ready for quieter, more energy-efficient windows, give them a call at 844-GET-SMART or head over to smartchoicewindows.com to schedule your free, no-pressure estimate today. Be sure to ask about that Hanford Dixon bonus to get an additional 10% off of all promotions.
They took away our windows, Gab?
Yeah, no more
It's
windows.
Get Smart now. I kind of like that, though.
Maybe they didn't like me saying it, you know?
Windows.
They heard me say it enough times,
loved
they're
it.
like, we can do better.
I tell you what,
Get
you
Smart.
need to call them too, especially you want those utility bills to go down.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Boy, that would really take care of it with those new windows. So, guys, give them a call. And again, the Hanford Dixon special. Call those people. Gab, get 2, get 2.
Buy 2, get 2.
Buy 2, get 2.
Ooh.
There we go. There we go.
Well, Hanford, you're the top dog. What did you think about the alpha dog?
But first of all, goddammit, I'm mad because why are you gonna name it Alpha Dog? Name it the top dog.
didn't even get the question out this time,
tell
right?
you
These new
top
Johns.
dog in the show. Go ahead, Gab. I'm sorry. Go ahead,
It's
get
just
it
funny
in.
'cause
Get
you jumped right in.
Get
You're
it
like,
in.
hold on. First of all,
Go ahead. I'm
what are
sorry.
they doing? Yeah, no, what are they doing calling it the alpha dog? Well, that's because you are the top dog, and the
Yeah.
alpha is already implied. Like you can only you're the top alpha.
You know what? Looking at it, and
Yeah, what'd you think? How about the helmet too?
I'm going to ask you first because I want to hear your comment on this whole thing, and then I'm going to dive
you
in.
mean the reveal itself?
Yeah.
Oh,
Start with the uniforms, guys. Honestly, like Hanford,
Yeah.
there's no dog on there. That's the thing that we were
Let's
talking
look.
about previously. Is there's no dog on the side of that helmet, though.
And that's what I would
a couple
like to
orange stripes.
see. Now, guys, I would love to see. I think what would really be cool is a white helmet.
Okay.
I mean, a white helmet with the dog on it, and you could take that dog, and you could do like the little browns colors with it, like an orange and brown dog
Okay.
on a white helmet. I think that would be pretty
Okay.
darn cool.
The top
because
dog has spoken.
imagine this, guys. Okay, imagine this, and think of how nice this would really look. You take that white helmet, okay, you put a dog on the side with the orange and brown, and then you go ahead and you take the jerseys, you give them with the white jerseys and the white pants. I'm telling you, talking about a really, really badass uniform. That would be badass.
Yeah.
Let me tell you,
So kind of like these throwbacks. Is that what you're talking?
yeah.
Yeah, we've run these before. All whites.
Yeah,
color
I mean,
rushes?
when you got that all white, but see, you're gonna add that dog now
Yeah.
to the
Oh,
side
okay.
over there on the helmet. You're gonna add that dog on there. I'm telling you, man, that you talking about
That's
bad.
cool, yeah.
I used to love when we wore all white
white,
uniform.
yeah.
I mean, I
Fresh,
just love
clean.
it because I used to make Nike mad because I used to take and spat my shoes.
Yep.
And for anyone that does not know what I mean when I say spat your shoes, you take them and you tape them with the white tape and you tape over the Nike logo. But what we did was we took and we had another little where we would the Nike logo would be on the outside because we would just paint it
You'd paint it
back on there, but they didn't
What,
like
was some
that.
like white out or something?
Yeah, but they didn't like that.
No, hold on, pause. What did you use to
You would
paint?
take their logo
Yes.
and you take their logo and just spray on the inside of it and it would come out.
Oh.
Yeah,
You
on
peel
the
it off?
yeah, and just take it off.
Oh.
And the Nike logo was right there, but they didn't like that. They were I guess some of it didn't look too good. And they would just raise hell about that. But, and eventually we had to stop doing it because if you don't, you want to get paid, so.
That's right. Once the money gets involved.
Yeah,
Right,
once
right,
the money. And
So
the
here's our
money's,
guy.
the
Look at
money's
Miles
going to
over
win every single time. I guarantee
Yeah.
you that money's going to win.
I know that's right.
You know what's funny, Hanford? I always loved all white spikes for track. and
Oh.
But it was only like a high school thing. For
Yeah.
some reason, when I got to college, I changed my. Well, actually, no, it's because I think you got shoes. At least at Syracuse, I just got what they gave me, so there was that. But yeah, no, I liked a white, clean spike.
Boy, that white
Felt-
uniform. I get
felt-
excited by thinking
Yeah,
about putting
sure.
on that all white uniform. I mean, I just thought it was just a great look. And I don't think we wear the white like we used to anymore. I mean, we have the brown, and I like. Don't get me wrong, I like the brown and all that. But
Yeah.
it's just something about that all white uniform.
I'm
that
with
just-
you on that one,
That
Hanford.
just really had me. And guys,
Okay, well,
Yeah.
hold on.
the way you dress too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the way you play too. I mean, I thought I played better in that all white.
Just out of
That's
curiosity, I know it's not our colors, but all white versus all black, what do you think is more intimidating and sleek?
Interesting.
I don't know about that all black now.
Really?
Wow.
Because then once I got to college, I wanted to wear an all black uniform.
No, I don't want that
we
all
were
black.
Navy. It kind of feels like the Browns. It's like you're almost cool.
Syracuse has such a strange colorway, you know, like
Well,
the Browns
and
is
at
kind of
Syracuse
tough.
it was
you know?
orange, right.
Yeah. So that's the tough part too, is like when you put uniforms like this for the Browns, the helmets are a little strange because you've only got the two stripes on there. But if they put kind of like the piping on the shoulder like they did with Baker Mayfield a couple of years ago with those color rush jerseys, I'm fully in. To match the helmet with the jersey sleeves, I would have loved that. But it's such a weird color combo. There's not really that much you can do with Browns
I don't feel
jerseys.
fierce. Like, it's funny. Even at Cuse, I didn't really feel fierce in the orange. I felt the most fierce, at least from my when you show up to the line ready. I mean, my game always felt fierce, but like
That's right.
But like the look, you know, when how you say look good, play good.
Of course.
I like the all black uniform with I would have like poppin' white spikes. Maybe that's a fashion statement. No, but like in high school, I was like, yeah, this is the move.
Well, wait a minute. I was thinking about it. When you guys were sitting there telling me about that all black, maybe you may have something here because you put on
I
that
thought
all
we looked- I thought
that
we
all
looked fierce.
that all black made me think of I'm going to a funeral. And
gotta
you
show the
know, this
competition.
is the way to think about it. We come out with that all black on, and we're gonna have a funeral for our opponent, and we're gonna
Okay.
just tear them up. So maybe that all black. You guys, the more you talk about it,
Yeah.
you're kind of bringing me on that side. You
And
know.
I know it'll never happen for our brownies.
No,
just 'cause
no,
we're
no, no,
brown.
no,
We
no,
gotta
no,
go
no, no,
with
no,
the.
no.
This
So
is about the closest you'll get, to be honest
That's
with
actually
you.
why I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
So I might be in the minority. I don't know. I haven't scanned X far enough, but like I know you're on the all white train. I actually think they look kind of cool, and I really like the matte helmet.
The cool thing, though, guys, is the uniforms and the helmets. They look way better than the rollout. I don't know if did you guys see this? The rollout.
Hanford,
Our
did
guy
you hear
Chris
about this? You had to
McNeel. Our
heard
guy
about
Chris
this.
McNeel tweeted about it. Did you see this, Hanford?
Yeah, did you see
Okay,
it?
so let me set the stage here, Gab. Actually, Gab, you set the stage.
Wait, he never heard about this?
Hanford, you didn't hear about this?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
We'll
He's
cut that
pulling our
bad boy.
leg.
So here's the thing about it, too, guys, is Chris McNeel, he tweeted this out, but they basically did a jersey reveal and the helmet reveal in Lake Erie, right? I mean, steps away from our very studio right here. Our guy Chef Zay was there, Max Loeb was there, all sorts of people. But look at this video, guys. Someone's trying to reveal the helmet. And watch on the far right of your screen as they're revealing the helmet. And boom, right into the lake. Right into the lake he goes.
Do you guys think? Now, I can't believe how many people came up to me and they asked me, "What's that plan?"
I think
was that?
I think there was a perfect execution because they got the people talking, they got the people wondering,
Yeah.
was it staged?
Yeah.
It was staged.
Yeah.
Let's
What
ask
did you
if
think,
it's
Hanford?
staged. We don't know. Yeah.
I say no, it was
Really?
not.
Oh, you're
I
silly.
thought the guy just fell off the damn.
So let me give you this
know.
context. The guy who fell off, he's an internet like sensation. For,
Oh, really?
For pranks and jokes and silliness. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I mean,
Does that change your opinion at all, Hanford?
does it give you a little more context?
No,
He's a
Okay.
great actor as well.
it was not staged.
I don't even know about that, Gab.
It was-
that looked staged.
You-
Come on now.
Was it like
that
was it
looked
the weird
staged.
foot thing that he did at the end? He like kind of was a cartoon character with it.
Yeah.
but-
And how convenient was the guy right there to throw him a
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't
No,
that
it was-
Josh Cribbs that did that?
Yeah.
No, it was grandma. It was Granny.
Was it really? Oh, okay.
So this guy, his grandma,
Uh-huh.
Granny, they've become like this big internet sensation for years now.
Uh-huh.
But he, just for making funny videos, because Granny is like, I want to say she's up there. She might be
99, I think.
99.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hanford, talk about longevity. She's still with it. I see her so often at different Cleveland
Yeah.
sporting. Ross and her
Bless
are
her
always doing
heart.
bits around Cleveland because
Yeah.
he's from Ohio. I don't know if he's from Cleveland exactly,
Yeah.
but in any case, yeah, no.
So he's the guy that was on
Granny-
the.
I'm
Yes,
pretty sure it was
indeed.
Granny.
Yeah,
who
he
threw
was
it in
the guy.
water.
Yeah. And the funny thing, too, guys, is like Granny and Ross have been at the David Njoku softball
Yes,
game was
yeah.
there, too, all over the city and stuff. But this one, Cleveland was kind of getting clowned nationally, which is the hard part, too, because, like, yeah, we brought, thanks,
like at
Dude
what
Wipes.
cost?
Like, yeah, exactly, right? Like, this is a cool thing that we wanted to do, and they went on the Pat McAfee show and kind of bungled that release as well. So it's a cool helmet release and everything like that, but the media rollout was absolutely horrendous, in my opinion, guys.
Yeah.
It wasn't worth the cool uniforms that they released.
I think that at some point we can be a little less self-deprecating.
I agree.
I have to say this
We
too.
got to start being fierce.
I agree.
I had never heard of what is it, Dew Wipes or whatever.
Yep, Dude Wipes.
I've never heard of them, and yeah,
We've
and
had them.
but listen to this. But listen to this. I had got a phone call that maybe I was going to do something with them, and
yeah, you should. They got a big.
Well, you aren't now.
But I could tell you this. I wasn't falling in there. If they wanted me, you don't have to call me if you think I'm going to fall in Lake Erie. There is no way.
Like a staged perfect boat for the top dog to just like gracefully land on. Yep. And then we'd be calling you, he's still got it. He's still athletic.
If I was out there, I guarantee you this, standing that close to the side, no railings, big dog, I would have that life vest on, right now. Gab, can you swim?
I'm medium. I can swim. I don't know
Pat,
if I'm
can you swim?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, goddamn it, Top Dog can't swim. And Top Dog is not going anywhere near the water without a life vest on. Now, Doug, take me out, Gab. Take me out.
Let's take a break. We'll be back with more Hanford Dixon Show right after this. Welcome back to the Hanford Dixon Show. Let's go around the AFC North. We just left last break talking about the Alpha Dog alternate uniform reveal. Other teams revealing their alternate uniforms. Hanford, what did you think of the Steelers throwback alternate uniform here? Fully yellow/gold.
Well, anything you say about they remind me of my college colors, black and gold. We were black and gold, and but when you look at those Steelers, I don't give a damn what you put up with them. I don't like it. Yeah, I mean, I don't like them. I don't like their uniforms. I don't like their new uniforms. So I just give them a thumbs down with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And why would you want to wear it? I just hope you lose. That's all I care about, especially twice a year. Right. I want them to lose twice a year when they're playing against us.
Yeah.
You say it. Don't you say you like those uniforms.
I think I don't know what's calling me to it. I don't know if it's, hold on, what are the colors of Gryffindor? Is there like a hair?
They got like a maroon and gold going on.
Yeah, maybe there's something old school or about
That's
it.
so funny though, because Pittsburgh Steelers are easily Slytherin. That's the problem though. Yeah. In this uniform, uniform iteration, they are clearly Slytherin, so they cannot be Gryffindor. Okay. I will not accept it.
All right, fair enough.
Now, what about their helmet? What was that helmet again? What color was that helmet, Pat?
That was like a yellow.
It's kind of a yellowish. Yeah, I mean.
Well, you have to say they got bold with that one, didn't they? Well, their whole colors. All their colors.
The longer I look at it, it's not as cool. I don't know.
Yeah, so guys, these are the 1933 throwbacks. They got yellow jerseys, black lines, yellow helmet, and gold pants. Are these better or worse than the Packers throwbacks that had the fake leather helmet? Have you guys seen those?
Hold on, let me see this.
Isn't that crazy? So the Packers throwbacks, leather helmets.
Well, let me say that before I answer this one. I want to say this about the Steelers. This is what I wish the Browns would do. If you look at the Steelers helmet and that new helmet, you see how they have their logo, the Steelers, on the side? Uh-huh. And that's why I don't want the side of our helmet to be just blank. Okay. I want to put something, and we are the Dogs. That's what we are. We're celebrating the 40-year anniversary of the Dogs, and that would have been really, really cool if they'd have put that dog right on both sides of the helmet. I just think that would have really made it then. I think so.
You need that dog representation.
Dog Pound.
Dog Pound, rise up.
Hey, 40 years celebrating, right? What did I just read? We've got so much
Hanford,
pack here.
Tell us about the 40th anniversary of the Dog Pound documentary you were in.
That
was great.
It was so funny because everybody called me and they said, "Man, you know what? We saw the Hanford Dixon show." And I said, "What are you talking about?" And then I realized they were talking about the Dawg Pound special. But guys, that was my first time seeing it, and I thought it was just so well done. And we were just obviously we had Big Dog on, we had Bone Lady on talking. We had a lot of the players, a lot of old, some new. Joe Hayden and Josh was talking a little bit. Reggie Langhorne, and I just thought it was just really, really nice and well done. And of course, they had the Top Dog.
Of course,
the Top Dog was Top Dog was there.
Minnie was on there. Don't forget Minnie.
Oh, I forgot Monty Bennett. That's right. My partner, Monty Mo. Monty Mo, forgive me, dog. Forgive me. Monty Mo. We got to get Monty Mo on the show, too. Dude. He just driving me crazy talking about he don't like he's shy. You ain't shy. You don't want me to start talking about you, man. I know you're not shy, big dog.
Man.
All right, that's your plug for him.
Yeah, I know.
Let's keep going around the AFC North here, Hanford. The Bengals signed Shamar Stewart.
Finally.
So Cincinnati finally signing their first-round pick this week, which I think seals the deal that all the first-rounders have signed.
Yes, indeed.
Well, I was trying to wonder what, Stuart, I don't know what was taking him so long. I mean, obviously, because the market had already been set. When you have all those guys, all those other picks ahead of him and beside him and under him, they pretty much have signed their contract. I mean, I don't know what you're waiting for or what you're hoping to get, because, again, you're going to get what the market says you're going to get, and this is your first contract. Where you really make your money is you go out and you prove yourself and you come back and you re-up and you do another contract. That's where you really make your money. And then, the thing about it, you look at on this end with us here in Cleveland, I think we have the only pick that has not signed his contract. Boy, I know he wished that he'd have signed that contract before all this shit hit the fan that he's going through right now.
Right.
But
you would think he'd be more responsible knowing it was looming.
Well, yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
But young kids, they will.
Yeah. But we'll see. And then you go down the road to Cincinnati. Mm-hmm. I mean. They haven't signed Trey. I mean, Trey is still right now unsigned, and he's not coming to camp too. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's the guy. You know what? Here's the difference. I mean, you look at in Dallas. I'm going to go to Michael Parson, who has not signed his contract, but guys, he's in camp. He's working. I mean, he's working while they try to get it done. That's why I'm a little bit surprised, and I understand where Trey is coming from. He won his money before he shows up, but. I mean, just go in there and because training camp is starting, and you need to be in there with your boys, and then you get it done that way. I would just say this: if it was me, I wouldn't hold out. I would be in camp trying to get it done. So,
yeah.
Do you think this Shamar Stewart signing changes anything for the Bengals negotiating with Trey Hendrickson, or do you think it kind of stays the same?
I think it pretty much stays the same.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, they pretty much know what they want to pay him. I don't think he's going to be the highest paid edge rusher. I don't think he deserves to be that. I think he there's a number somewhere in there that I think he deserves, but I don't think he's going to be the highest paid guy.
I think it comes down to the guaranteed money.
Yeah,
for
sure.
Adam Schefter was saying that the deal's in place, but it sounds like the disagreement is over that.
The guaranteed money.
Guaranteed money.
Yeah,
it always is.
Yeah,
that's what it seems like more and more nowadays. Is the only thing that's really the sticking point isn't even the top dollar amount. It's the guarantees.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar Jackson, like you said, he negotiated his own contract. Hanford. It's one of the more unprecedented things in the NFL that doesn't really get talked about that much. It was literally him and his mom.
Yeah.
And negotiating a $250 million contract.
Yeah.
Or $250 million contract, whatever it was, I forget. But just incredible stuff in the NFL that we're seeing these days.
Well, I thought it was smart because Lamar is probably saying to himself, he's going to have to give all that money to an agent.
Yeah.
And he's going to have to get all that money to an agent. Then he's going to have to, he doesn't have to, but he's going to want to. And that's his mom. You know what I mean? You want to take care of mom. But let's take care of it this way. Let mom come and help me do this contract, and she get paid just like the agent would get paid. So I thought that was smart on his part. But the thing about Lamar too is he's got a few years left in that contract. But I guarantee you, Baltimore right now is working behind the scenes trying to get him signed right now. And again, he will be the highest paid player in the National Football League.
Let's take a quick break. We'll be back with more Hanford Dixon Show right after this. Welcome back to the Hanford Dixon Show, where we are celebrating 40 years of the Dawg Pound with the Cleveland Browns. How do you feel, Hanford, about, fast forward all these years later, Dawg Pound XL? How do you feel about just being part of such a historic centerpiece for Cleveland Browns, the organization, and the fan base?
Boy, it's so exciting, Gab. I just never thought that it would last as long as it's lasted. This thing is just stuck with this football team, and something that started back at Lakeland Community College when we were in training camp, originally meant for the defensive line, and we're thinking about down south how Dog used to chase a cat and say you guys are the dogs, think of the quarterback as the cat, we're going to bark at you, and you guys just rear back and go get them. And then again, you talk about the fans are so close to the field at Lakeland Community College, and before we know it, everybody was the Dogs. But to answer your question, I had no idea, never in my wildest dream that I think this thing would still be going today, because the Dawg Pound has its own section right now, and you see all the masks, and everybody just coming in, and it's just phenomenal. That's why when you look at that dog on there, that's why I say you put that on a white helmet, and boy, you talking about, I think that would have just been awesome.
Well, I think it's cool because I know you've talked about before, I was born in the wrong era.
Yeah.
But truly, the impact that you've made lasts a lifetime longer. It's cemented in history. So I think that's something to be very proud of.
Well, you make me stick my chest out a little bit, and I am proud, but you're my
we're proud of you.
but you're my partner. Even though you talk about me all the time, you still every now and then you'll say something nice about me. So thank you, Gab. Thank you.
He knows deep down I'm his biggest cheerleader.
That's right.
Man, what those '80s teams meant to the city of Cleveland, though, Hanford, is frankly unbelievable too. Because that's the lore growing up. Gab and I growing up, same area of town, same, era and all that type of stuff. It's always been Browns. It's always been Bernie, Hanford, Minnie, all those guys, So those are, they didn't really have a good baseball team, good basketball team at the time. So that's what the city had to cling on to you guys. And it's really cool to see, even 40 years later. It's awesome. Hanford.
And boy, it was rocking too. I mean, absolutely rocking. The stadium was rocking. The team was winning. And it's just so funny watching all those fans come in with all their banners. And they would hang those banners hanging from the stadium, and it was just it was exciting. It was exciting.
Well, we are happy for you, Top Dog, and all the cool things, all the activations that'll be celebrating the 40 years of the Dawg Pound throughout the year, and we'll definitely be hyping those up on the show, of course.
Well, thank you. And speaking of celebration, I'd like to invite everybody. I have
That's right.
I have the Detroit game when we play Detroit in Detroit.
Week 3, I believe.
Yeah, so you have an opportunity to jump on the bus with me. I will ride with you guys to that game, and we would maybe have a tidy on the way up there. And we got a couple parties that we're going to throw up there the night before the game. So I think, who is it, Pat? True fan.
Yeah, true fan.
True fan.
Yeah,
you can get in touch with them, and I know it.
It'd be a really good trip. I said week 3, but it's week 4.
Week 4.
Ride the bus up to Detroit. It's only like 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's not even long, but catch a ride with the top dog. Go see that game up there. Cheer on your Brownies.
And Pat, speaking of Detroit, don't they have a big game coming up, Gabby?
Yeah, don't they?
Yeah, the Hall of Fame game. Will you be watching that? Any of it?
I will.
Football's here, guys.
I can't believe it's here already. Is that crazy or what?
It's July, guys.
Yeah.
Hanford, isn't it too early?
Wow.
No, it's not too early. For
no,
football.
baby. No. We're dying for something to watch. We want to see a little football. So bring it on. I'm ready to go.
The Hall of Fame game. Hanford, I think that's a wrap for our show this week. Any last plugs or anything interesting you're doing over the weekend you want the people to know?
No, just I tell you, I'm at the clinic this week, and I'm having these. It's like I'm having these tests, and 3 days at the Cleveland Clinic, getting poked and taking blood and checking my heart, and it's just making sure I'm still a dog and ready to go. So everything is good.
I think it checks out, Hanford.
Thanks for watching the Hanford Dixon Show. We'll see you next week.